First of all, I want to say welcome to the show. Thank you for taking time out to come talk to us before the Maple Bowl. So I want to say congratulations on you and the Seinäjoki Crocodiles making it to the Maple Bowl. It's a big accomplishment. So shout out to you and your team. I just wanted to ask you a few questions, just to kind of see where you're thinking, see what your thoughts are as far as the team and stuff like that. So my first question is for you personally. This season, how have you developed as a player?
Well, this has been the second year I've been playing offensive line as a center in a Maple League. So it's been the first year was the biggest leap. Me, like game wise, I got better and stuff like that. But this second year, I think I've been getting a lot more better at being offensive lineman, coming from a defensive line background. And being with the same coach, Kiri Arussi, a hell of a guy, been coaching us since last year. So I've been mainly being coached by him in the O-line. And technique-wise, strength-wise, absolutely been like gaining a lot this year. Being a leader in the offense especially.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say that. Being a center, everybody knows a center is the second quarterback of the team anyway, besides the normal. You got to see everything. You got to call out, blitzes. You got to call out the defenses. That's a lot as a player. But going on to the next question, what kept you and your team motivated each week? I mean, especially after you became like the clear favorites this year. What did the coach say things, or was it leaders on the team that just kept everybody focused every week?
I think it started last year. Last year, we had a good run on the Maple League. We were kind of underdogs throughout the season. And, well, not throughout the season, but on the playoffs, we were heavily underdog. On the finals, we were heavily underdogged. But we almost clinched the finals. It happened. What happened. Let's not talk about that. But I think that motivated a lot of players to come back. And we already knew what we're going to do this year. We had almost the same, I could say 30 to 40 players are the same. There were a few additions to our team, but the main team was the same. So we already knew how it's going to be at the finals, and we knew we want to make the silver medal. We want to make gold this year. So nobody really needed to motivate us. We've been working the whole off season towards this goal to win the Maple League championship. It's been nobody was satisfied with last year, so everybody came back even more hungrier than last year.
Gotcha. Okay. And the last time you faced the Butchers, obviously everybody knows that it was a close game. From being on the offensive side of the ball, what have you noticed as far as your defense to try to improve, on the next time y'all play? Obviously, the championship game, but something that you've seen that the defense probably has improved on since that last game.
I think personally, because I practice against those guys every single day, I think those are the hardest guys out there to face on defense. So I think it's mainly been on the coaching staff and stuff like that to figure out how we're going to beat the Butchers. Our defense is one of the best in the league. I think we have the players to beat their offense with our just defenders being better. But I think it comes down to how we play the game. Do we know our assignments? Do we know the procedures? Do we know how to line up right for their different formations that they bring in? They also have different packages, different formations. We just got to be able to react to those quickly enough and play crocodile football as we've been playing for 13 games this year now. I think that comes down to it.
Okay, that's a good answer, actually. Next up, what does it mean to you to be a part of this team that's about to play in the Maple Bowl? I know the season flies, it goes by quick, but then you're almost to your goal. But personally, what does it mean to you to be a part of this team?
Man, almost makes me wordless or speechless to talk about Maple Bowl. It's the biggest honor two best teams out the league are facing off in the game-ending game. Oh man, it's going to be a hell of a battle. This is what I've been personally working on for the past 2 years, winning on a championship. Now it comes down to one game and it's over again. It's a roller coaster of emotions. Well, nervous could be the one main word to say. I know what we can do. I know what I can do. I know if we're all playing at our own best level, I think we got it in the bag. But championship game is always championship game. Nobody knows what's going to happen. It's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. I think it's going to be interesting. And you get to play it at home, which is obviously an advantage for you guys. So that's definitely something special. And my last question to you would be, what messages would you give fans of football in Finland, to encourage them to attend the game in person or just to tune in on Route 2? What's something that you would just, let them know?
Well, I think I kind of said it in the last question as well. It's going to be the season-ending game. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a hell of a battle for 4 quarters of football. I don't think we've seen a game this tight or this hard fought this season yet. As every year, both teams want to win the championship, and I think both teams are going to put everything on the line. There is not going to be a better game to watch this year if you're not tuning in to watch this one.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, Otto, I got to say thank you again. That's all the questions I had for you today. I won't hold you too long, but I appreciate you again stopping by, chatting with me, just letting us know, kind of what you guys are thinking, where you at. It seems like you guys are motivated. You're locked in. I think we've said it on the podcast that from the beginning of the season, we've seen that obviously you guys were stepping out away from the pack. Sorry about that loss that you guys didn't take, but you end up getting anyway. The Federation was hating a little bit, but either way, congratulations to you guys again for making it to the Maple Bowl. I know we're excited to see it. We've seen the Crocs get to this point a lot of times, and I think a lot of people are excited about you guys and seeing what's going to happen in this game. So good luck, and thank you for coming by and talking with me.
Okay, thanks for the invitation. It was a blast.